Hi, Animal Crossing video again. Thank you very much for joining me. Today is kind of an odd one, but I did promise myself I would try to upload a video a day, so I figured I would throw a couple things I had in my file folder together. This was a shocker to me, and this was very early in the update. What's his name? Rossetti. I keep wanting to call him Risotto. I don't know why, but Rossetti. So he was one of the first people inside my cafe. Whatever. You know what? I'm going to make mistakes. Because that's me. Rossetti was one of the first people in my cafe. I have seen the little gross girl who sells the turnips. I can't bring myself to talk to her because it's just too disgusting. I know it's fake, but it is just too disgusting to look at her. She's cute, but ew. No. And a few islanders. But I did get a shocker today as well. I just haven't had a chance to add it to this video. All right. I said I was going to sound dumb, and I apologize for that. I have a folder filled with video clips. I'm sure everybody's aware of this. But I had just gotten it. This video has been made for at least 4 or 5 days. And then I work up the audio. Like you even care. Like I should even be explaining it. But what I'm trying to say is I've had a few surprises since this that I was unable to add to the video. Wow, you know, that was like a 10-second explanation that should have gone first. I'm sorry. A little anxious as well. There's a lot going on again, and I'm trying to sort things out in my head, making it a little difficult. I always like seeing Wilbur. Wilbur flies the plane, Orville does the counter. But I think it's always... Does Orville even come to the stretching thing? Well, the one with the glasses is always doing stuff, but I don't know that I've ever seen Orville. I'll have to pay closer attention. I think the pigeon milk is really gross as well, but I understand that if you keep on his good side, he'll be giving you stuff. And I have received quite a few things. He gave me a coffee plant, a coffee bean, and a mug. I guess that's part of his charm. So anyway, today when I was playing it, I'm not actually playing. I'm trying to sort out my island. And as I finished my cup, Blathers just wandered on in and ordered a cup to go. Oops, darn it, I'm sorry. He was sound asleep. And then he walks in to get a cup of coffee, and then when I leave, he's sound asleep again. Blathers is funny. Speaking of Blathers, we have an owl in the tree across the street in the park. He's so cute. I don't know if it's a he or a she, but they have this very mournful whoo. That's cute. Now, moving on here. For the... Oh boy. Island, Paradise. Okay. You know what? I give up on the name of this DLC, so I'm just going to say DLC from now on. I have partitions, half walls, and those pole things that don't line up correctly. I have storage. I'm helping Loki gather. Is his name even Loki? I keep wanting to say Moki. Oh my goodness, me and names. It's never gonna work, so I gave up a long time ago. Loki Moki wants items to make DIY. I can do that now. At this point in the video, I was up to 17 homes, so we already had our little party for 10. I've had like 2 or 3 updates to the uniform, which I'm still not too crazy about, but that's beside the point. And I don't remember the horsey's name, but it's a snooty, pretty horsey who came in one day and she wanted a roommate. So she and Azalea are together now. And Wardell has offered to let me buy whatever I want from him. So that's kind of cool. It's a bit like the Nook Miles. No, it's not like the Nook Miles. It's like the Bells. You can only buy 5 things. Is it? No, you can buy as many things as you want with the Nook Miles, right? But with Bells, it's a different story. If you go to the Nookazan, you can only buy 5 things. I think it's the same thing with Wardell. You only let you buy 5 things. But it's cool. I'm getting some really neat stuff. I like the outdoor items a little bit better than the indoor ones right now. But I suppose being at the bottom of the barrel, that's just how it goes. But I'm having fun finally with the DLC. I am getting the hang of it. But of course, they have this option where you can showcase your work to the world. And in turn, you can see everybody else's work. And naturally, when you do that, you feel like an absolute moron because your work looks so, how do you say, preschool in comparison. And I have a love-hate relationship with talented people. Considering the fact I have 0 talent and God has chosen to overabundantly bless others, that makes me angry, childishly angry, and I really don't care. But it's like, why are some people so adept and other people can't even tie their shoelace without falling over? It just doesn't make sense to me, and I don't think it's fair. But hey, life isn't fair. That's what you'll hear. But it's certainly fair for those who have it easy breezy, isn't it? The school, I think I have reworked that thing 3 times now. And don't look at the names. Again, that's something that bothers me. On the spot, they ask you, name this. Give me a cool, catchy phrase. And I need hours and hours to process this and think, what's a good one? I don't know. Oh, hey, maybe this. So these are spur-of-the-moment decisions that I can't stand and are embarrassing. Just ignore them. But I did like the way my restaurant came out. I'm just a little upset because I thought you would be able to change out the people who work there. I have no idea how to do that. Because Azalea is being lazy and whoever I have in the kitchen, he doesn't want to be there. He's lazy as well, so I know Azalea isn't. Now, here's where I am with my island. Well, I'm a little bit further today, but oh my gosh. The flower situation gets out of hand so quick. I'm sure you're all familiar with this and aware of how these can get away from you in the blink of an eye. And my biggest issue is throwing things away. I have a problem with it because I love the flowers. I think they're all very pretty. I can never decide how to use them to everyone's advantage. I used to, like, if some villager loved the color pink, then I put all pink flowers. I still do that to a certain extent. But I don't know what to keep and what to throw away. And I will tell you, I'm getting over the orange, yellow, and brown. I use those for the fall, October, Halloween-y. So I am getting over those, but I don't want to throw them all away. But then again, you know, looking at this, I keep saying to myself, it's obvious they're going to be back within a week. So throwing them away is no big deal. And yet I have the hardest time throwing them away. I mean, the garbage can is right there. Well, it's coming up. There it is. I've been throwing them away and selling them left and right. Yes, I sell flowers. Every little bit counts when you're this early in a new file. Can I say that with the Nintendo Switch? Whatever. The flowers have taken over this island, and this is where I'm stuck. And I'm trying desperately to figure out how to work my way through it. So I think expanding and making more hills and cliffs and rivers and waterfalls might help. So that's where I'm at the moment. I actually can't wait to show you the updates to my islands. You're not really getting a very good look, but I avoid watching other people's "hey, look at what I can do" videos because it, like I said, it makes you feel so inadequate. And I don't like feeling that way because I have to feel that way every single day. So I don't want people pushing it right into my face, grinding it home. Yeah, I'm better than you in every single way. What are you going to do about it? Well, nothing, because there's nothing I can do about it. Ay. I'm not really looking at other people's islands in that regard, but I do like visiting them in the dream thing. Again, with the names and the words, I'm sorry, but you lay down on your bed, and the next thing you know, hopefully her name is Luna, she appears. I like doing that. So yeah, that's exactly how I feel about the flowers. I just want to scream and pull my hair out. But I think I'm figuring it out. Let me know in the comments below what you guys do when things happen. Now this is devastating. This is a Cap'n visit. And I was stunned. I'm like, no way, I already got this one. But idiot me. I spent close to an hour on this island. I wished on well over 200 stars. And then I just left. I left. You're supposed to hit the rocks to get the star shards, the different colored pretty ones, like Libra and Virgo and... I do always look for the message in a bottle, because I think that's adorable. I got that, but I do not remember what it was. But obviously it had nothing to do with Celeste and celestial things. Because I have nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then it gets even worse. After I did this, and I went back to my island, and I'm looking forward, I wonder what types of star sign star shards I'm going to get on my beach the next day, right? I closed the game, did my thing, came back to the game later on, and time traveled. I time traveled. And then when I came back to reality, everything was erased. There were no star shards on my beach. I had nothing. And Cap'n let me go on another trip, which was to another boring, generic, every single time you go in Captain's boat, this is the island he gives you: weeds, your tree, and maybe some bushes that you might be interested in. 200 plus wishes just thrown down the drain. I'm so upset, and I will probably never see this island again, at least for the next, 8, 9 months, maybe even a year. I just threw it away, and I'm so upset. I can't believe it. I'm never going to see this island again. I had my one chance, and I blew it. Just standing there. Because I love doing this. I could do this all night. But I threw it away. Thank you so much for being with me today. I hope you have an absolutely fabulous day. Bye-bye.